Good evening and welcome back to Fox 23 News at 9. The offense nor the pitching for MSU was nowhere near it needed to be this weekend to challenge a Southern Miss baseball club that was far superior to the Diamond Dogs on the opening weekend of the college baseball season. The Golden Eagles swept the boys from Starkville right out of town, finishing off the series with a 5-2 win on Sunday. Golden Eagles outscored MSU 23-6 in the three-gamer, as Southern Miss pitching staff held MSU to a .212 batting average. Luke Reynolds led the torrid pace at the dish for Southern Miss with 6 hits, 5 RBI, and his first dinger of the season. Golden Eagles open their longest road trip of the season tomorrow at South Alabama. We all knew the end was coming for Ole Miss head basketball coach Andy Kennedy. We just didn't think it would come so soon. Kennedy coached his last game Saturday, a 7th straight loss for the Rebels. And then it was announced that Kennedy would leave the program effective immediately. Kennedy leaves Oxford as the winningest coach in the program's history. Tony Madlock will take over on an interim basis. Out to the beach we go. A perfect day for the Great American Race. You see Danica Patrick making her final Cup start. Peyton Manning behind the wheel of the pace car. It was an uneventful first stage until the closing lap. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. going to throw a block, sending him sideways. He's able to save it. Everybody else, they get all bottled up. It causes a multi-car melee. Eric Jones is involved. Ty Dillon, Daniel Suarez has a wrecked race car, as does Jimmy Johnson. Kurt Busch, meanwhile, he'd ride to the Stage 1 win. We head to lap 101. More carnage this time. Brad Keselowski comes together with Chase Elliott. Casey Kane's involved. Danica Patrick, she has a fitting end to her NASCAR career, coming home with a 35th place finish. 2 laps to go now. Right at the front of the pack, it's Ryan Blaney turning Kurt Busch around. Matt DiBenedetto, Alex Bowman, Stenhouse, and others all involved in this one, but it comes down to the final lap. After a restart, Eric Almirola can taste victory down the back straight into turn 3, but Austin Dillon gets a good run on Almirola and sends him into the outside fence. And on the 20-year anniversary of Dale Earnhardt winning the Daytona 500, it's Austin Dillon who claims the race win and returns the number 3 car to victory. Heartbreak for the 10 team. Bubba Wallace comes home second. Denny Hamlin third. The win, the second career for Dillon.
When he caught the 10, he tried to block, and I just had a lot of momentum. And last lap of the Daytona 500, you just don't lift. And actually, last couple laps, we're lucky to get through there.
My heart is broken. I'm so devastated. I thought I was going to win the Daytona 500, Vince. Just disappointed. I did everything I could, and unfortunately, I ended up in the infield care centers.
It's a sensitive subject, but I'm just so emotional over where my family has been the last 2 years that I don't talk about it, but it's just so hard, and so having them here to support me is...
Pure emotion right there. That's
yeah, I
sport
love
at its
that.
best.
I love that. Love that. Great finish there.
All right. Thanks.